Hey guys, it's Linko here, and I wanted to briefly talk about the whole game keycard situation. If you aren't familiar with the game keycards, I did make a video about it, and I do have links to some tweets from users that explained it more. You can't say this is an updated video to my last video. Game keycards have been a concern for physical collectors like myself ever since they have been introduced. With the recent Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, it has frustrated collectors even more with the recent announced games. I only defended game keycards if the game was over 64GB and won't fit on the cart, but the games that were announced are under 64GB, especially Octopath Traveler 0, a 5GB game. Some of the announced titles will be on Switch 1 and Switch 2, with the Switch 1 games getting a free Switch 2 upgrades, but some games will not be getting upgrades. The companies I noticed that are doing this is mostly Square Enix and Sega, being selective which games will get an upgrade or not, which doesn't make sense. Interestingly enough, recently Nintendo has put out a survey talking about physical and digital games, and this is the second time they put out a survey about this topic because they already did one before not too long ago. People have taken the survey to the point Nintendo removed it. I want to believe Nintendo strongly got the message. There is also rumor that there will be new Switch 2 cartridges with larger space coming, which isn't new since this was the same case back in the Switch 1's early days with their cartridges, but it isn't guaranteed it will fix the game keycard problem. We just have to wait and see if they will put full games on keycards or not still. I want to mention, I've seen some people bash on those complain about the game keycards, and it annoys them to the point they would glaze to Nintendo about it. I'm not trying to get on these guys because it's their opinion about game keycards, which I respect to an extent, but bashing on those complaining about it is asinine. It is a preference on how you want to own games. I have friends who strictly get digital games and own both digital and physical. I myself own some digital copies of some games. At the end of the day, if you don't care for the game keycards and physicals, that's fine and I respect it. Just let people be. They have the right to voice their concern, especially if we are talking about preserving physical media. It's also rage bait, which is best not to fully engage because that's what they want to get their thrill off. If a large amount of people are voicing against the game keycards to the point Nintendo has to pull their survey, then that says a lot about the topic. But what do you guys think about the whole game keycard situation? Let me know in the comments down below and share your honest opinions or have a discussion about the topic. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification to be notified for future content. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.